load up the blink play. Oh. Sure.
Good night. Good night. Adios.
Buenos noches.
Sí, adiós.
Good, 1 minute. Time soon. No, I'm good.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Hold on. I'll be there in a second. Okay. 1 minute, times 2, 3, 2, 1, go. So, this map's a bit of pain in the ass to forge FE on because you need 2 cannons right away. Otherwise, they can, like, attack your Nexus or delay mining or all in you. So, like, two cannons is standard. On this map, it's the norm, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, 13 forge.
Is that forge out of place, or?
No, you'll see. It's perfect.
Okay.
How do you do your wall? Do you not do it with the Nexus? You do it like front hole?
I actually don't wall. I actually don't forge FE on this map. Like 3-gate expand.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I used to do that because expanding is a bitch, but you'll see. Because I do forge, gate, core, then it's a wall. But the bitch thing is, you need to build a second pylon right away, and then you need to build a cannon in your mineral line right away at the natural. Otherwise, they can delay mining. But it's still like, it's still a lot better than 3-gate expander, in my opinion. But just because every certain current server, like, knows how to play against 3-gate expander. So see that probe? Shattered is a really popular map for Zerg to all in, so I sacked 1 probe to know if he had a gas. And I lost the first probe too from building that pylon, so I fucked up, and I had to sack 2 probes, but I knew it wasn't gonna all in. Now the sad thing is, I didn't know he take out the rocks and went for the gold, but because this map is weird. Like, this build is good, the build I'm about to show you is good, but this map really plays out weird, because sometimes they stay on 2 base, sometimes they take the goal, sometimes they take the third on 9 o'clock. Anyway, so let's start courier once again. Pause at 7 actually.
Okay.
3, 2, faster speed.
Okay.
That's 7. 3, 2, 1. So, this guy made a lot of links to kill the rocks, obviously. So I lost my Zod. Now with the probe, because I sent out a probe, like, the thing is, with the Zod Stalker, you like, tease him, and then you sneak the probe out. So I sneaked that probe there, started the gates, then the Twilight. My gates were a bit late because of that second cannon in the middle line. Usually you want to get the gates out around like 6:40. So I saw that he didn't have 9 o'clock natural. So it's either he's on 2 base or he has to go. So, and right now, yeah, with this build you want to stay at 42 probes.
Okay.
16 in the main, 16 at the natural, and 3 gases. So I have +1. Blink's about to be done. And then I start +2 right away. The second gas at the natural is a fuck up from me. But, like, the macro version, like the previous build, you don't start Blink right away. And you don't start +2 right away. Or you can do it, but you don't chrono it like crazy. So here, this Blink version, the first round of Warpin is Zods.
Okay.
Then after you make Stalkers. Now, I'm actually gonna make more Zealots than that, because I was like confused and he started making 1,000 spines. But so basically, so you can see right now I have about 700. So around that point is when you have 3 more gates. So this is an all-in, right? You push her with 4 gate, you have 3 more gates in the main, and then you just never lose your Stalkers. And you don't have any sentries, so it relies on you doing good Blink micro. And then you chrono Blink and +2. So, because I'm sure like you've seen it, like all in Blink, but like people move out at 10 minutes with like 5 centuries, and it's really predictable. This is not, well, that guy had like good overlord scouting, but usually it's not that predictable because most people expect 4 gate pressure with Zaz, and then they're like, oh wait, why is there stalkers? Wait, why does he have blink? Wait, why am I dead?
Yeah.
Because they expect you to transition.
Uh-huh.
So I don't actually know how people will think on any server because it's any server, but like you have 3 variations of the same build, and 2 of those variations are macro, so it works out pretty well.
Yeah. I'm liking this one a lot. So are you gonna basically just stay on the 2 base for the remainder of the game?
Well, I mean, it depends. Like I took out his turret. I could. It's a shitty map to take a turn right now, but on any other map, like let's say I can't finish him, or I'm trading cost efficiently and I think I have a lead, yeah, I would move on and take a turn.
Dude, that was a sick blink, by the way, at the end.
Yeah, well, he didn't have anything except spine, so I was like, stop wasting my time, bro, and I just, blinked. But it really depends. Like, if you do the build properly and you chrono your gates after you're done chronoing +2 and blink, you shouldn't have extra money. But let's say you fuck up and start having like 300, 400, then yeah, go for the Nexus because you're putting pressure on anyway. But that build is recent. Like, I haven't played it out a lot,
Okay.
so I don't know when I would expand. But like I said, if you start having too much money and you've just chronoed your gates and stuff, then yeah, take the expansion. You have the money anyway, and you're putting pressure on him and stuff.
Okay.
Now the last, the DT version. It's the same guy.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, that poor guy. He got slaughtered. So yeah, go ×2. And
1 minute?
yeah, 1 minute.
Alright, let me get there. I haven't used DTs in forever.
Well, like I said, they expect Zots, and then you pop out with DTs. It's pretty cool.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. The thing is, with this build, most people on Korean server, they never make spores. They'll even go and like make spine, delay their lair, and to delay their lair, they don't have worse here. The spore is snipeable. What you do basically is you send 2 to the main, 2 to the natural.
Okay.
Because like you send something to you send a DT to the turret, they're gonna see it more quickly. You send it to the main and natural, it takes a bit more time. So, and I don't actually know what's like the best follow-up for that build because I've only started doing it recently. But it's basically whatever you want or whatever you think is best. Like usually, like you want to add like 2 more gates in a row bow, and then decide what you want to do. Like, do I start making sentries from here and try to take a turn? If I don't have sentries, maybe I go blink. Since I already have the twilight, and I go all in them. Basically, how much gas you have left. So you see right now, that probe was hurt. So then I send another probe out to make sure he has a turn. That's why I say I almost never lose probes if I play it well.
Gotcha.
But you have to go around the map, otherwise your probe's gonna get sniped.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Pause right now. Pause at 5:15.
Okay.
And we're gonna go at faster speed because it goes too quick. Okay, 5:15. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. So start +1, even if it's DT, because you want to make him think you're gonna do that solid.
Oh, you're metagaming the shit out of him, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's a really popular build on Korean server. So they poke with a link, they see the forge flashing, and then they know, like, okay, this guy's gonna do Zaw. If you don't get +1, it might be Stargate. If you do get it, it might be Stargate too, but they can't know that. The Stargate variation is not bad. It's good on maps like Antigua, where you can like warp in the main with a pylon because you have Void Ray vision, like vision. But on here, I kind of like. So I made the Twilight really far away because I knew he had a Novi right behind my mineral line. But I'm actually gonna put the DT Shrine somewhere around the map because you don't have to always do that. But I have like the feeling that my Zealot this week sucks, and I want to be covered by the Stalker. But what you can do against good Zergs that scout with OVs is just leave the Zealot be and keep the Stalker in the main to kill OVs. But like I said, like I lack confidence in my Zealot. So the Dark Shrine, I'm gonna put it on the right side of the map. The 3 more gates, and then you wanna. What do you wanna do right now? So you see the worker count. Like I'm gonna catch up, and that's the. Well, no, because he's not making any units, but. And he's making drones instead, but usually you're supposed to catch up. Let's get the DT Shrine going. Like right now is a good time. Yeah, I should have added my 2 more gas sooner, to be perfectly honest, because you have the money anyway.
Yeah.
I kind of messed up with that probe. I could have made that pylon a lot faster. And anyway, so I'm gonna make a round of Zealots, and then I'm gonna add the gates, I think. Yeah, and the main, 2 more gates.
Okay, so you're gonna do a round of Zealots first, and then you're gonna do the DTs again? Same thing?
Yeah, because like you have to make him like think like, hey, like I'm doing something, like, and see, like he knew I had +1. He knew it was gonna be Zod. There's spam at the turn. That guy wasn't a legend, obviously, but still. The guy played it weird. Usually people, they add their Voltron much more earlier. If I would have done pure Zealot, I probably could have killed him. If I would have done like 5 or 6 gate. Because with this build, you can do like, the night at GSL, there was, what's his face? Brown, Slayer's Brown, he beat FXO Lucky, and he did 8 gate. You can do 8 gate with this build, but like, I feel like, you know, it was a mistake of me to tell you that, because you might do it.
No, but, I won't.
But you get +1, you don't get a Twilight, and you go 8 gate, and you make Solid Stalker, and you can kill them easily, really easily. Like, people have like the weird, like, impression that every timing attack is around 9:30. On Korean server, we poke at you at 7:50, and if you miss your inject, then you better leave the game. So if you like take those builds, you're gonna win a lot, I think, unless you fuck it up big time. But it's up to you. Sorry, go ahead.
So when you said I'm probably gonna make you worried. When you said about the 8 gates, you don't get Twilight, do you? You just go 8 gates.
Yeah, 8 gate with +1. But you should work on the blink all-in just for your micro purposes, and you should do the DT version just to mix it up, and the 4 gate one just to push, because the 4 gate one is the trickiest because it's not that fancy, but it makes you practice at transitioning and thinking like, is this still viable? Should I keep pushing right now? What the fuck am I doing? And then you look at the replay, and because like roaches usually come out around 8:10. Your first round of warping should be at 7:50, unless you're on Shattered and need a second cannon. So you have like a few seconds to kill a few drones, maybe a queen. You can't really snipe the hatchery unless you start warping in more stalkers. So it really depends, and it's a good build to try out. I don't know how it's gonna work out with the Americans or whatnot, but I'm gonna load up your PPT.
Okay. If you guys don't know who this is DesRow. You can find him on Twitch TV. One of the mods wants to post his link in there. He's coached me before a few times, and he's been busy in Korea owning it up, and just the time zones has been fucking everything up, but we're getting some work done today.
Yeah, thanks. I'll actually plug your stuff as well. It's MaximusBlack on Twitch, right?
It's Leg TV MaximusBlack.
Oh. My bad. How's how's it going with Nova, with the channel?
Oh, it's going good. The Life's a Glitch TV is doing really well. I'm actually starting up my own Playhams. Just got sponsorship from Playham, so I'm gonna be doing tournaments every weekend.
Casting or?
Yeah, casting.
Cool stuff. And then youtube.com/MaximusBlack. There you go. Okay, so 1 minute times 2. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go.
So, yeah, in this game, I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I was going... I don't know. I don't remember. This was just like my latest PVT, so I just grabbed it.
I'll see what you're made of. You scout too early for my taste.
Okay.
You should scout on 11. I don't know. Well, maybe the other coaches told you to scout on 9. I don't know. Like, oh god, that pylon. You sneaky bastard.
Yeah,
it's actually,
I know. That's
actually cute.
I know. I do it all the time, and it wins me a lot of games.
Oh man, you shouldn't gamble like that.
I
mean, you should like, I don't know. Fuck, really, dude wow.
You see his vision?
Yeah, but that depot's gonna complete, and then you're gonna be screwed.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, if he actually didn't put a depot there, he'd be in trouble. Because he had no idea, right? That's why I take my probes early, because I always look for an opportunity at the beginning of a game to fuck my opponent. And to me, it's 100 minerals is not a huge gamble. Because I still use that pylon as my 16 pylon, so I can still continue with my tech.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I'll stop for you though.
I mean, it's just like, unless you rush to 4-gate like you're doing right now, the pylon isn't gonna like pay off really. Like I feel like, well, you're doing the war prism thing. Like, I'm not a fan of that war prism thing too. Like, I mean, it wins you games because it's tricky, but life is hard, and you know, so is PVT, and like sometimes you know you gotta man up and like you know like suffer and get better. Like by doing this, I feel like you're skipping like the tough life of PVT, and you're just saying like, well, if this works, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
Plus, he had depots everywhere. Is he gonna like on your face?
Keep it up, DesRow. Keep it up, all right? We're not all Korean.
No, I'm sorry if I was hard, but no, it's just you know I want you to do good, not to do. Oh God. Oh goodness. At this point, you could even do 5-gate. If like you do this build.
Oh, look at that Manor Mule he chucked down. I never noticed that before. That fucking prick.
Yeah, it makes me mad too. They do it on Korean server a lot.
What an asshole! I never noticed that before. The reason why this got delayed is because he pushed up and I got scared.
Yeah.
So I built that immortal. Usually I don't build an immortal. So anyway, I just transitioned out of it with the Nexus, and I just try to take things to late game at this point.
I see. Well, starting early with a Forge like that. But yeah, like, I just want the best for you, man. And, like, you know, a standard play.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
I'm making strides, DesRow. I'm making strides.
Oh.
All right. I'm not the DT guy that I was before.
Okay.
But you know,
I
do need some work though.
I can show you actually like a really amazing build. That if they go for an expand and you do good damage with stalker, like decent damage, you can take a quick turn and then go 8 gates, and then it's not even an all-in because you're on 3 base with like a decent amount of probes. But anyway, we'll see. I'll have to take up replays after this.
Okay.
It's cute with the, you know.
War Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
do.
I just buy him myself as much time as I can because I know I'm behind. So I'm just trying to keep him at his base for as long as possible.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You got charge, you got armor, templar cap, not enough probes. Holy cow! At least you have good saturation, like the 16 thing.
Uh-huh.
Storm, yeesh. Well, I mean, well, if you can, are you gonna win this?
I'm a boss, you know?
If you can buy, oh shit, get the fuck out! Those weren't worth killing, by the way.
No?
Or, well, not with the Zods at least. Maybe like pull back the Zods and only attack with the Immortal Stalker. So you lost like 5 Zod for like 3 or 4 bio units. But you just have to be careful when you fight with Zod. No, like you're doing really well. And this guy's not taking a turn. This guy could have had such an easier life if he wasn't that greedy. Anyway, how's the gate count going? It's got 6 gates. Yeah. You can have a good storm. Observer count 2, not bad. Like sometimes when I play Double Forge, I make like 4 observers. Since
Spread
like,
him, yeah.
yes, especially since like I don't get Colossus right away. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was, oh goodness. Well, Mana Mule again.
2 Manor Mules, that fucking asshole, man. I never noticed that shit before.
And you should have won too, like your storms aren't that good. Like,
Thank you.
no, but like, it's like hitting on a really hot girl, you know? You gotta have patience. It's like you wait for her to come in your bedroom, and then then you do the thing. You do your thing. Anyway, because yeah, like storming is not like okay, I gotta do storm now. It's like you have to wait for them to commit that when you storm, whatever way they run out, they're at least under it. You know what I mean? Because like most of the time you just like storm your own shit. But no, that last storm was good. But most of the time it was like, hey, let me storm my units while you kite me. It's like do more damage. But you know, it's fighting spirit. Yeah, at this point, he still doesn't have. You're gonna win this, or you should win this. Well, maybe not. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff. Both 8 Templars. Jesus. No, don't go there. Don't go there. What are you? No. There you stack 2 storm. You should go. Yeah, by the turn. It's more open. It's better for storm since you have vision. Yeah. See, that last storm was good, but before that, like he was just kiting, like, because you know he's gonna kite you. You have to wait for him, like, to sit a little bit. Because if he kites you, then don't chase him. Then if he comes to attack you, then you storm him. But if he's kiting you and then you storm, you're basically hitting your own shit. So you have to be patient. Like I was saying. But no, it was a pretty good game. Like, I really don't like the build, and I think you're like, going wild. But if you can come back from this, I have faith.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the guy dropped mules.
He dropped 3 of them in the game, man.
Yeah. And then you came back. You're like a champion.
And I didn't even know, because if I would have known, I would have BM'd the shit out of him. Alright, you gonna show me a PvT build?
Yeah, I have to find the replay. I think it's this one. This build is a work in progress, so I'm gonna correct my own play a lot while we watch it.
Okay.
And what else? Well,
I've actually watched. I've been downloading some of your replay packs, and I've been watching a few of those.
good stuff. Oh, have you seen my build to beat 111?
Yeah, the 3-gate. I actually
Phoenix?
casted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Phoenix play, and then you get like armor and charge to old 111.
I didn't see that one. I seen the one where
Okay.
you did 3-gate aggression,
Mhm.
and then you expanded behind it, and then you basically owned the shit out of them. You concaved them for a while.
Oh, yeah. They versus QXC?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that game was good.
Yeah, it was a really good
Yeah,
game.
he plays aggressive, but, okay, I think those two replays will be good enough.
All right.
We'll, we'll, we'll start with a Phoenix replay, actually.
All right. Let me just put that in a folder here.
Yeah, I have a folder with your name on it. Maximus.
Boss.
Well, you will be after you don't war prism every game. I'm just teasing.
No, it's okay. You can tease.
How's Check 6, by the way?
It's good. Things are good.
Did you watch their video about sleep?
Yeah, I did.
The homeless guy?
Yeah.
Like, I like Check 6, but, like, you know, I think they went a bit overboard, the video, but the homeless guy made the video worth watching.
Yeah, it was
He
good.
was he was so funny. Anyway, go 1 minute times 2.
So apparently sleep, all he does is sleep. Like no joke.
Really?
Like no joke. He'll eat like crazy and he'll just sleep for like 15, 16 hours at a time.
Yeah, Koreans.
And then wake up and play StarCraft, that's it, and then sleep.
Yeah. Well, he's dedicated, bro.
Yeah.
Times 2, 1 minute. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, we won't have to pause to go at time or faster because it's a pretty slow build because you have to wait for them to like be ready to attack with 111. It's like whenever they feel like it. But basically, I do this build on Shikara Shattered, and anytime it looks like a 111, like on Korean server, well, you play on any server, so they probably 111 every day.
Oh
Like,
yeah. It's every second match, it's fucking 1-1-1.
So basically, right now, he's wall enough at his ramp, he's getting a gas. This looks like a 1-1-1. If it is not, and he goes for... If it is not, and it looks like 2 racks pressure, or if it is not, and he ends up doing 2 racks pressure, or expand, you can still come back with Phoenix. If it's expand, it's going to be hard. If it's 2 racks pressure, it's not going to be that hard, because you're not behind that much. But it totally wrecks 1-on-1. Like, I don't think I've lost with it. I've even like beaten a guy that was like top 30 Chia Terran on Korean server with this build, and like all you gotta like good Phoenix multitask. Don't miss pylons. Don't miss chrono boost. And when it comes to the final battle, you just have to make sure your sentry covers the Zod. Because the thing is, we're going to go with +2 armor against Marines. And Zod has a natural armor of 1 with the +2 and Guardian Shield. Marines end up doing 1 damage to Zods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like insane. So they can drop Alien by 6:30. They can have Cloak Banshee by around like 7. So basically, you go here, he was gonna drop Alien.
Oh, clutch. Got that Phoenix out just in time.
Yeah. And then you just pick off a few SCVs here and there. I kind of felt with that, like, but I'm gonna end up like you just poke around and make sure, like, to know when he's moving out and stuff, and maybe pick a marine or two. And so I started the forge like really early, like as soon as I sent out the Phoenix, and then you just chrono armor. You never chrono charge them,
Okay.
unless you think they're gonna attack and you really want it. But other than that, you chrono armor all the way. And by the time he's gonna attack, I'm gonna have +2 armor. This guy's gonna be done. And you do 5 gate. And if he takes a lot of time before attacking, you wanna try to have an Archon, so Templar Cav. But you usually wanna go for, like, I'm adding Templar Cav, then I'm gonna start +2.
So much tech on one base.
Yeah, well, you know, he's doing the same.
Yeah, I know
So
what you're saying. Yeah. 1-1-1.
Plus, like, yeah, we don't need stalkers. All we need is a guardian shield and Zots. And an Archon, because it's fancy and it's buffy
And it looks nice.
looks- yeah, and plus you're on 5 gates, so you can really support it. The expansion is something I've been doing recently, kind of like a sneaky thing, because sometimes they'll transition because they know they're fucked. So I like do an expand like across the map where they wouldn't expect it, and I make like 8 probes, and then if they transition, then I add my own natural, and then I have like 1 base up. So, but yeah, basically right now the fight's about to happen. You want to lift the tanks, you want to like attack move, then look at your control group, press on the sentry, and make sure the sentry goes forward. Like, look at the fight. Like, I'm taking the sentry right now, and I'm like clicking at the end of the map. Just, you see like how far it went, just so it covers the side. Like, look at the unit lost at.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's like this.
Dude,
this
you
build-
barely lost a unit.
Yeah, I know. This build poops on 1-1-1. So yeah.
So you're basically, when you go and attack, you're just running your sentry across the map with your zealots.
Because the sentry is dumb. Like, it always stops and attacks, and then the zealots are not covered. And that's something, like, you have to think too, like, in any other matchup. Like, if you pop Guardian Shield, try to take that sentry that just popped it and try, like, to move it forward without, like, attack moving. Like, just right-click, like, forward. Or, yeah, right-click forward. Okay, we'll go for, like, the new build. I don't think showing you this build is something I should do, because you might end up doing it every game and all ending instead of like trying to transition. But it's just basically it's the Zealot Stalker thing. Like with Zealot Stalker, go times 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Okay, sorry, I was just rewatching that battle.
Okay, so the build I'm about to show you, like I said, is 3 base, 8 gate. It's kind of an all-in, but you have really good economy and you can transition and add double forge into it. But the main thing I want to focus on is the Zealot Stalker. The Zealot Stalker with probe is something really big when they expand. Or let's say they made a second depot and don't let you in. You want to do that. Let's say you scout them last, you want to do that. Let's say you scouted no gas and you think they're going to expand, you want to do that. Because you scout no gas, they might double gas. You see a depot, they might double gas. Like, you see 2 depot and can't get in, they might double gas. You scout them last, you don't want to lose the probe. And a Zealot is worth it. So you just poke with it, and like the worst thing that can happen is they open Marauder and you lose the Stalker on top of the Zealot. That's the worst thing that can happen. Because losing the Zealot is good. And I'll show you why. And right now, 1 minute times 2. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Like, I don't know why, or maybe it's because I wasn't playing on Korean server, but all the time back in America, some people were suggesting, why don't you make a Zealot in PvT? I'm like, I don't like the Zealot, bro. But if you play it like that, especially on Korean server, like, people fast expand so much, and they're not afraid of it, but you make the Zealot, and you make them your bitch. Because...
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
You either kill the SCV that's making the depot, you either run by, and then they're forced to pull more SCVs. Yeah, you'll see. So we'll actually pause. 240. Because it's it's going quite fast, and I want you to take in the build order a little bit. So 240 faster.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. So basically, I do 11 Scout, 13 Gate, 16 Pylon, 3 Chrono Nexus, and yeah, like 18 core. Yeah, that guy had like a weird wall, and I didn't want to lose my pro, so I just pulled out.
That's what she said.
Anyway, so you make this odd. Like, this odd is, you want to like chrono 2 times your gate, and you don't want to chrono core. You want to chrono like the sellout as soon as the core is about to be done. It's a really tricky thing, and I've been fucking it up every other game. But just look at my gate. So I'm chronoing it.
Oh, you're trying to time it like a boss.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right.
And you want that stalker to come out as soon as possible. You're going to do another chrono, and you're going to queue a stalker on top of it. You're going to chrono it again. There you go, a bit late. And then make another stalker. Then you're going to take the Nexus, and you're going to rally your probe at the natural to build the Nexus while you push. Like this thing, I've been fucking it up because I've been doing it like for a few days now. And then with the Zod, you pull the probe. You don't want to wait for the stalker unless it's like cross map. And then you just go in.
Nice. Got your probe in there doing damage too for ire.
Yeah, for ire. And then I'm like, well, the bunker's done. I'll just run by.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not.
Oh God, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. I actually like played it really poorly because I let the SCVs attack my stalker too much. So you see, like I've made him pull so many SCVs. I'm doing so much damage. I'm taking the turret. If you can like do that much damage, you take the turret right away. Otherwise, you just add 2 more gates, second gas, make a robo, and just play it out however you want to play it out. Either double forge Twilight, or go Colossus. But since I made him, yeah. Well, I'm going to lose the stalker, and then it's gonna be even, and the unit lost that. But yeah, because I'm not gonna kill that poor SCV because I didn't stutter step. But anyway, 25 worker to 20. I'm going to be on 3 base with a ton of chrono boost. Now, that's the build that I'm scared to show you because you might abuse it, like in the wrong way. But here's the deal. You make 1 gate, 3 Nexus, 3 more gates, chrono probes like a madman, add 5 more gates, and push. Now, in this game, since it's like I've been new at doing this build, I kind of like fucked it up big time because I feel like the saturation should be 10, 10, 10. I don't know the exact probe that you need to support 8 gates like this for this build, but I had the feeling that if I would have had more probes at my turret, it would have been a lot better. So I think 16 in the main is wrong, and I think I should have done 10, 10, 10 and just push out. Right now I'm going to start adding the gates. And what you want to do is you want to make like 5-6 sentries, Zods, not that many stalkers, and then actually pause at like 750. We'll go at times 2.
Okay.
Shit. No, I'm good, thanks. Okay, 750 times 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so with this build, you want 3 stalkers because you obviously are being a little greedy, but it's gonna pay off. And if you put shouts with Marine, you want to be able like to poke back at him and buy as much time as you can. So I'm moving over to Sentry. Like I said, I think 10, 10, 10 would give me much better saturation because the turret is quite empty. He saw the sentries, so then he's going to start building a second bunker. I could have played that a lot better. I just want to show you like the power of the build, the way I play it, and yeah. So basically, Guardian Shield, make sure it covers the Zods, not covering all the Zods. I'm fucking up. Zods die, pull out. So that's what I pull out all the time. Because the last thing you want to do is remake those sentries because you're on 2 gas, and it takes probes to make more gases, and you want to have the option to be able to transition. So I ran out of force field.
Oh, that last force field was just killer.
Yeah. And so right now I have extra money, so I'm gonna start adding the forges, which I should have added a lot sooner in my opinion. And then he's gonna like lose so many workers. Look at the worker count.
Yeah.
And I'm on 3 base too. It's like a really sexy build. If you can micro your stalker well with the probe and the second stalker, you can do this. If not, then at least you know he's not gonna be ticking behind gasless, or you know the blah blah blah. Like the only downside of this is sometimes they'll do 1-1-1 off 2 base, and they'll go Banshee. So if you think I've done enough damage, I'm gonna go quick 3 base, but they end up going Banshee, you can be in trouble. But if like you don't see any marauders, then you know right away, like, hey, the fuck is your gas? So just add the robo. But yeah, at that point, I'm chronoing Forge like crazy. I'd like look at the kills on my sentries. That tells you like how badass those sentries are and how long they've survived, and they've come a long way in the world of Iron.
Yeah, they're pretty buffs, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah, and the stalkers, they look tempting, but they suck big time. So you don't want to make too many of them. Like, I only made those stalkers because I'm now on 4 gases. Because I was able to make more probes because I'm at 63 right now with a 2,000 income when he's piss poor.
Yeah. No, this is good. I like this.
So, like, I mean, PvT, you said you had a little trouble. Like, the macro part of the game is just basically doing it more and more and more. But, like, yeah, like, that's something I can't really coach, you know, like, you just have to get better at storming, you have to get better at, you know, concave, spreading your army before an engagement, blinking your stalkers to defend your colossus, hitting those chronos for the upgrades. So you just have to play more. But openings, you know, I can give you any day of the week. Well, I mean, give me 2 weeks to have new openings, but if you do this opening, if you try to poke with Stalker and then choose a build, either that build or 3 gate, 1 robo, into double forge, into forge light, into colossus, basically the world's open, and then PvZ, try that build with the 3 variations, and just let me know how it goes. Really,
Okay.
Like, it should get better.
You should write down a couple like on a text or something for me if you have free time. Like, there's no rush, but
yeah, I'll do it when I come back from the gym in like 6 hours.
okay. Yeah, that's not a problem because I like to like some of the builds I like to just put them up on my other monitor just to look just to reference until I know them off by heart.
Yeah, I do that too when I pick up new builds.
Yeah. All right, DesRow, I appreciate all your help, man. These builds are pretty kick ass. If you guys want to follow DesRow on Twitch TV, I'm pretty sure most of you probably already know who he is by now. If you don't, then get to know him. Link is going to be in there. He also has YouTube as well. It's youtube.com/DesRowFighting. And Twitter as well, twitter.com/DesRowFighting.
Damn, dude. Pretty good at this.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right, DesRow.
Yo, hold on. It's the same thing for you guys that are watching my stream. Check out MaximusBlack, youtube.com/MaximusBlack, youtube.com/LifeCycleTV. And you can find the stream. He stream all day, and he's awesome. It's twitch.tv/LagTV MaximusBlack.
Boss.
And, yeah, like a boss. Yeah. So thanks for your time, and I'll send you those notes. And you know, if you have any question, I know you're always busy with the girl and all, but if you have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up on Skype.
Will do. Thanks a lot, DesRow.
Yeah,
good luck in Korea.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yeah, see ya. Have a good night. See ya.
Yeah, thanks. Peace.
Bye. All right, guys. Yeah, it's late where he's at, or not even that, is he doesn't want to wake people up, so he has to whisper. I mean, he doesn't have to, but out of, like, you know, respect to other players. Everybody's on different kind of schedules.